All right, YouTubeites. I'm Elwood Maker, and this is a video about my latest creation, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But first, let me do some housekeeping. I'm smoking my Savinelli Red Alligator, shape 128, which will become important in a minute. In it, I'm smoking a little bit of Mac Baren HH Latakia Flake, which I'm enjoying very much. And I'm drinking a little bit of Maker's Mark because I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating because I got to the end of a very ambitious, very long project, one that took me a few months to do, and one that I want to share with you, the YTPC. And let's see if it's also the YTLCC, which is the YouTube pipe community and the YouTube leather crafting community, if that's such a thing. Maybe it is now. So, a while back, started thinking of a way to make a travel case for my pipes. Specifically, this pipe. And its two brothers, because I have 3 of these that are identical. And, well, almost identical. And I wanted a travel case that wasn't like anybody else's travel case. I didn't want a pipe roll. I didn't want, you know, some of the things I've seen before. So I came up with something, and ta-da! Yeah. Isn't that interesting? I've been working on this for several months now, in the design phase. This is my prototype, and in a minute I'll turn the camera around and I'll go through it and show you all of its features and how wonderful. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy. Like I said, I've been dreaming about it for, not dreaming, but I was planning it and working on it, and it's taken me months, and that's why I haven't made a video, because I wanted to wait until I had this ready to show you. So, let me turn the camera around and let's get into this thing, shall we? Okay, here we go. Now, I've never done this before, so forgive me if this doesn't come out all right or not. I am not Simon. So this is a travel case for my pipes. I'm going to put a handle up here probably later. This is a travel case that I wanted to make so that when I go to a pipe meetup, or, you know, go out on a cruise or whatever, I kind of have a nice little way to get to everything I need. So took me a while to design, and I overbuilt it. It's way overcomplicated. I think there's at least 12 pieces of leather in here total. But I've got, let's start with this locks fastener. It's very secure. It locks in place, as its name implies. And it will not come undone until you pull this out. And so that's how it's arranged. And then we've got these 4 Celtic knot. These are snaps for something you're about to see. And then the design pattern, I don't know if you can see, but it's a basket weave with a Celtic design. Plus, it's, I don't know, it just reminds me of dragon scales or something that complements a Savinelli alligator pretty well. So, first thing you're going to see is that inside I have room for 3 pipes, and they kind of slide down in here, and there's 3 billiards that can fit in there, and you can pull them out with these little straps, and each one will come out and you can get to it. Gonna relight that. And then I've got a compartment here for pipe cleaners. So this, you can get to your pipe cleaners push them out and get to them. So it holds a good supply of pipe cleaners that you'll need. All right. So as you turn it around, I designed a tobacco tray built in. We'll go to that part next. So the tobacco tray also is this is called an upholstery design pattern in there, but it can be separated or not. You can just use it out here on the flap. I thought about, like I said, it took me a long time to like get all the dimensions and figure out how to do all this. And this is my prototype. There's a few, few rough edges. You can get to the pipe cleaners down here as well. And then here, on this part that the tobacco tray fits over, right, for storage, you have your tobacco. So I've got a tin of Latakia flake. I may put a piece of leather on that, and when I'm done with the Latakia flake, I can fill it with whatever tobacco I want, or any other tin this size. I went with square or rectangle on this to make it fit the square and rectangle ways that this is going. And then I had a Zippo lighter case that had a belt sheath. So rather than making something from scratch this time, I just went ahead and took off the belt sheath, and I put a spacer underneath it with room for a check tool, so that stores under there. And then your lighter, comes out of there. Now I could do this, I don't know, future ones that I might make. Like I said, this is the prototype. I may do something a little bit different with this. But I got some other ideas for some other designs. I probably will never make one exactly like this again, because as I said, this one is way, way, way like over complicated. And I learned a lot, and I'll probably do things different. And by the way, this tobacco tray can also fold down flat if you want to. Put it on a table. The four little snaps kind of work like little feet for it. You could just do one and pour it back into the tin or whatever you want to do. We'll see how it works. I mean, I haven't really used it yet, but I just wanted something nice and compact that I could take to a pipe meetup. Gonna be going on a cruise in May. I think I'll take it on the cruise if I get a chance to smoke a pipe on the cruise or not. I don't know. So, and you might be interested in knowing that the interior is fully lined and the interior is completely red. May not come across very good in the video. The interior is dyed red, so it's a red and black theme. For the Savinelli red alligator. I might do another case for a different set. Okay. So, but yeah. When you're all done, you secure it, and these things will not come undone until you pull this thing right here. Until you do that, when you hear that snap, it's locked in. It's definitely locked in. So that's my new pipe travel case that I designed. Got a few more variations on this that I'm going to play around with for 2 pipes, maybe even for 1 pipe. So anyway, I'll do some different things. But I thought I just definitely have been excited. I've been waiting to make this video. I've been excited to share this with you. As far as I know, nobody else has any kind of a case similar to this out. Whether or not I'm ever going to make any for sale, probably not this particular style, but maybe something simplified and similar. But again, it's only for billiards or things that fit in that So if I wanted to make a case for one or two or three like other pipes, specific pipes, bent pipes, whatever, I'd have to rethink the whole thing. But if you're into billiards, then I think you'd like this. Like I said, I'm going to put a handle on here, which if I do, I'll show you that later. Or if you've been watching me on Instagram today, you've been seeing this kind of all the carving. I did all the carving today. So yeah, there we go. I appreciate your time, and thank you very much. And remember, smoke your favorite pipe and tobacco today, for life is uncertain.